Hello, everyone. Today is May 12th, 2022. This is the Kubernetes storage SIG meeting. Today, we're going to go through 1.25 planning. So the next deadline for 1.25 is the production readiness review, soft freeze, that's June 9th. And then enhancement freeze is June 16th. Okay, so let's go through this. So I just copied the this spreadsheet from 1.24 to 1.25. And if there's anything else you want to add, please add it here as well. So we'll just go through this. Now the first one, delegate FS group to CSI driver instead of kubelet. I believe last time, yeah. So we did not go G last time, but do we want to move this to GA in 1.25? Who is Chang, or who is working on this? Chang was working on this before. Is Chang here today? Michelle, Sad, Haman, did you know anything about this?
Yeah, no, this feature was beta, and we should plan to move it to GA. But at the same time, like, we have been talking about this other issue that I opened in GitHub on last week, I think. Let me link it in the chat.
Okay.
So there's like complication associated with, I guess it's orthogonal to part of this issue, but there's another item that I would like to add is like the per driver FS group handling is broken for CSI driver with multiple volume types. So we can take it GA, I guess, but if we want to like solve this problem also, then we should probably hold off. But at the same time, this might be fairly tricky to hold.
Oh, multi-volume type support. Okay.
I think the problem is bigger than FS scoop though, right? Like basically everything in CSI driver could be impacted, right? It would be basically require a whole redesign of the CSI driver object.
Oh, so you're saying this is the general thing. We have seen this one a lot for other features as well. Like I remember list volumes is one thing, like depending on the type, a driver may or may not support it, something like that, right? Is that what it means? So basically, it could be one driver could be supporting different capabilities. Right, is that okay? Yeah. So this is a similar issue. Okay, so we probably want to take a look of this and see, do you want to think about this and think about if there is a way to solve this issue for not just for this, but also for other features? We have the same problem, but maybe we need to think about it and see if there's any way, because we see this coming.
Yeah, so I don't want to derail this meeting, so
okay.
I want to we should try and get the FS group thing GA, but like it could be a little bit tentative at this point in time, because we don't want to, if you're going to redo the whole thing, then we might have to see how to fix it, but yeah.
Okay.
But tentatively we should target it GA, but
you're saying if once we go GA, then if we also want to fix this other problem, then there's probably no way to fix it, because now it's going to break this, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Is this a new feature, or is this a continuation of an old feature?
This is a beta feature. We're trying to thinking about whether we should bring to GA or not.
Well, this is the one that was introduced for the Linux Samba driver, right?
Yeah.
So you can mount with a particular FS group.
Yeah.
And when we designed that feature, we said like this is not to replace the stuff that's in kubelet. This is just to unbreak Samba on Linux, because there's no way to get it to work other than this, right? That was the point of that feature.
Yeah.
And then when we take a step back and say, well, we have a bigger problem with how, security contexts are applied to individual pods with regard to FS groups.
And other properties, not just FS group, like SL and XL, other properties, whatever is there in the.
Right. Okay. Like, I agree with that, but like, I think we should separate the two issues, I guess. But we have a solution that works for Samba on Linux because we had to do that.
Yeah.
And like that can move on to GA and that can be fine, right? Because it's sort of a standalone thing. But I think we should have a new line item that tries to tackle the larger issue of what about things that aren't Samba on Linux, and what about all of the other things that aren't FS groups. Like I like the idea of starting over with the CSI driver object and maybe saying you can have more than one of them, and the driver will tell you which one to use on a per volume basis, maybe, or some new idea along those lines. We have to go through a design and implementation to get it to work.
Yeah. Part of me, that's why I was saying it could be considered orthogonal. So let's just do this GA. Hopefully, but in this other problem, we should, if there are cases where it would prevent, like it's in conflict with, like the new design that we can come to solve this issue is in conflict with this FS group to CSI driver somehow, then we should probably not do it. But I don't think that would be the case. I think these two can go parallel, can proceed parallelly, but.
So we should definitely include that question in any design, right? Is it needs to live alongside this point solution for Samba on Linux, without breaking it.
Yeah.
In terms of assignees, I think Xing will not be able to take this forward. So we'll need a new person to look at this.
So who want to take this?
So for the new bigger question, like I'm happy to partially own that, especially the CSI parts of it. I don't know about making all the Kubernetes code changes.
For this one.
But,
so we can add another item at the bottom, maybe.
Oh yeah, okay. For the new one, yeah, you can have me as an owner.
Right.
For the existing one, no.
What is this one? I'm not sure what initials. What does that mean? Someone added this. All right, I'm not sure who added that one. I don't know what that is. All right. So this one. Better default storage class. Okay, I see. All right. Okay, so what do we call this? Handle
per volume CSI properties. I would say that's roughly.
All right. Tentatively call this. We'll just say
per volume CSI driver properties.
CSI driver capabilities, maybe.
Or yeah, capabilities.
Okay, so let's see. Or say design.
Yeah, could be. Design.
All right. So Ben, you want to put your name there? Oh, good. So put your name there. Okay. And now this one, we need to find someone who is willing to take this one to GA. Or just add, let's say, need.
You can assign it to me. I'll find out.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay. Now, this one we can delete this one now, right? Online, offline resizing. Do we still need to keep this for something?
No, I think we can mark it.
All right, great. Okay, I'll just delete this. Delete row. Recover from resize failure. So this one we will try to bring this one to beta.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll just not started yet. Let's see. So this is fine. Target. All right. And issues related to assuming volumes among points. Was this a bug fix? Okay, so it's saying move this to 1.25. Is Jing here?
Yes.
Okay, so we same thing.
Yeah,
or-
there are like some PRs in this area, so in review. Yeah.
Okay, oh, PRs. Okay. Thank you. And then next one. Oh, that next one is related to that, right? Related to this determining amount points without relying on proc mounts.
It's kind of all related to mount points, but
Oh,
different.
okay.
Yeah, there
This is-
also a PR in review.
Okay. Okay. Alright, thanks. And okay, do we still need to keep this one? We have this one crossed out. Do we need to keep it or don't know what? Oh, just
No,
leave-
it's you can just delete
delete
it.
it. Okay. All right. Delete this row. All right, storage capacity tracking. So I think we're done with this, right? Is Patrick here? This is GA, so I think we'll probably should.
Did we update the
Yeah, we
provisioner?
probably. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe we wait a little bit. I think that one, that changes, it's not complete. I believe that there is a PR. The main PR is merged, but I think there are probably another PR. So we can maybe leave this for now until we are done. Okay. Just make sure that maybe we can remove this when we release our external provisioner. Yeah, I need to check. I know there's one PR, the main PR got merged, I believe. And there's another one, I don't know, I need to check. And okay, CSF more volumes. Jonathan, so we'll bring this to GA, right? Well, Jonathan is not here, but I think he was yesterday. He said that he's going to bring this to GA.
Yeah, we want to continue
Okay,
that.
thanks. And okay, so this one's still crossed out. Oh, yeah.
Actually, since this is ephemeral, so
did you add a, yeah, did you add another one for the local?
No.
What is that?
no,
Can you
the local
add one?
ephemeral. Okay,
Yeah, that's another one we can add. Okay, so we can add one row. Oh,
the local ephemeral storage.
Yeah, okay, let me add this one here above. Right. So look, what is the name of the feature that you were?
Local ephemeral storage. Resource management.
Right, so
The target is GA. Yeah.
oh, sorry, this one. All right, it was weird. Okay, so what do you want? Should this one? Okay, so put the 2 as well.
Yeah.
Same as that. Okay, and right now it's beta, right? Right. So we
Right.
need to have a, okay, so you probably need to have a new cap, move with the old cap over. All right, so if you can, yeah, if you can you add the enhancement issues? I don't have this one. You can fill that out. So you are the dev lead, right?
Okay.
Is that you? Should I put your name? Okay.
Yes, you can.
And who should be the reviewer for this? We can find someone later. It's fine. All right, 25. And warning group. So I'm thinking for warning group, I'm thinking maybe we can try to get the cap merged as provisional. I don't know if they still allow this. Michelle, do you know? Can we still have a cap merge as provisional? I don't know if they made any changes to disallow that. But does it have to be alpha or something?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll check and see if Yeah, so I'm thinking merge the cap as a provisional, then we can do prototyping to make some progress. Otherwise, it's kind of hard. This one is very, very big. It's very hard to get it done in one shot. So, and CS auto tree, move SIG driver, right? So this one, 1.25 is humble here. So I think we probably also move this one to 1.25, I guess. And the next one is CS auto tree, move Samba, SIFs, CS driver to GA. Michelle, do you know? So with this one, same thing. We just say move it to 1.25.
I saw some work in this area. I think
Mhm.
it might be
Maybe done.
complete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll check with Andy. Julie. The next one is a PVC volume snapshot namespace transfer. Do we have Mustafa or Masaki here?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So what do you want to do with this one? You want to still do design, or you want to try alpha, or?
I'd like to make it alpha in this release.
Okay, let's try alpha. Great. Try alpha.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we have the next one. Oh, what is this
The
one?
next one too.
Oh, this is a new one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
provision volumes from cross namespace snapshots. Okay.
It is trying to solve the same.
But those are
yeah.
will be two different cap.
Yes.
Okay.
I think if we agree to just do the cross namespace snapshot provision, then we can remove the transfer feature. But yeah,
Okay.
until then,
You can probably look at the cap and see. Okay.
Are we going to cover cross namespace cloning under the same umbrella? Clone a PVC from a PVC in another namespace, potentially.
Yeah.
But that will be different, right? This is we're talking about snapshot. Now you're talking about.
I mean,
volume.
yeah, it's two different things, but they're
Right.
very close together and could be addressed by the same solution potentially.
Yes.
Then you need to change this.
Yeah. Well, it's going to depend on the design.
Yeah, I mean, then the title will be different, right? It's not just from cross namespace snapshots as a PVC.
But I mean, whatever the design is, we'll probably change the title no matter what. We can't get it right until after the design's done.
So this one we want to stay in design, or you want to try alpha, or?
I'd like to make it alpha.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. I can help review. Ben, you want to help review this one as well?
Yeah, the cross namespace stuff, sign me up.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And okay, next one, CSI volume house additional metrics. So yeah, so it's alpha. So we could try beta this time. Let's see, not started yet. Try. Oh, this one. Okay, it's weird. I think it's a special field. All right, we'll try beta. And And this next one, the Boarding House programmatic response, Nick says he actually does not have time to work on this. So I actually is going to check with Run, which I have not got a response yet. So right now, I'm not sure. So still need to go check. Okay, voting populator. So Ben talked about this one yesterday. So you think this is a little
Yeah,
quick?
It's beta, and I think we should stay beta for this release.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
I mean, nothing stops us from going to GA other than I think soak time is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably makes sense for one more release. All right. And yeah, Cozy, we know that this one will try to bring it to alpha. I think it's getting close. So cap is Rubin. So Michelle is already good with it. Just need a PR. So hopefully we can get it in this release finally. And then next, change block tracking. So I actually need to check with Fang and the other folks to see if they want to try to do alpha or still remain in design, because they actually made some very good progress. They did the POC. They are going to do a demo with that. So we'll actually be starting to update the cap. So let me check with them and see what they think. So and next one is runtime assisted mounting. Deep, do
Yeah,
you?
so for this one, we want to kind of shoot for an alpha in
Oh, okay,
125.
great. This one, let's see. Okay. Thank you. And okay, no expense secret. Yeah, this one I'm pretty sure we're going to try alpha again, because we just last time we basically just missed the deadline, but everything's there. So I'll continue.
I think we've missed row 21.
I'm sorry. Oh, did I miss oh.
The-
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, this one CSI proxy for Windows transition to privileged containers. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? Do we design?
So I think Mauricio said he might have some different priorities during 125.
Oh, okay.
So if that's the case and there has been no updates, we probably need to find another person.
Oh, okay. So, okay, do we have anyone else here who are interested in thinking on this? CSI proxy for Windows transition to privileged containers. Yeah, probably should be someone who has worked on Windows for a while, right? So, all right, looks like we need either we wait for Mauricio to free up and get back to this, or if someone else wants to. Yeah, okay. Okay, either, let's say either. Okay, so I'll keep this as design for now. And the next one is the secure Linux relabeling. Yang, want to do
Yeah, I want to go with alpha this release.
All right, thank you. And oh, I think the next one, think we can delete this one now. Send out deprecation notice for flex volume. Anyone has objections? I don't think I need to keep this one. All right, I'll delete this. Delete row. And okay, CSI migration. Do we have anything here? Officially deprecate cloud provider plugins. This one says done. So do we need to do anything with this row? Michelle, do you know?
I think we can remove it.
And the next one, bugs. Okay. Oh, sorry, I think I put it on mute. So I think this one, CSI migration core bugs and issues, we just leave it like this.
So I think we might have missed. So last release, a couple drivers migration features went GA. But actually the core CSI migration feature itself is still beta.
Oh, okay.
We might need another item here to track the core migration to go to GA.
Oh, but is that okay? What is the sequence? I thought it should be the drive other cloud provider go first, and then the core is the got the order run.
I think the core should go first. I mean, it's not a.
You mean it should have gone first?
It should
we're
have
already-
gone first, but now we're kind of stuck.
Oh, I see. So basically, the feature I see what you're saying. So the feature, the CSI migration feature case is beta, but then those other feature case when they had become GL.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to add.
Which means that it's still possible to disable CSI migration. So that kind of screws up some of the code removal timelines for the cloud providers, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this one is high priority. We need some. Okay.
Yes.
Do we have someone who?
It should be Jiawei. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I got a quick question on that. So if we, I guess, if we still have a way to be able to disable the core migration feature, but enable individual plugins for CSI migration, what happens in that scenario?
I mean, CSI, the plugin migration will be off. Because everywhere.
Is it going to fail back to the built-in code?
Yes.
Okay. So the only real impact here is just when we can remove the code.
Yeah. Like basically the code removal of the plugins have to be when 2 releases after both the core migration flag and the plugin flag are GA.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Next one, vSphere, I think it's we'll try to move it to beta and on by default. Right, so that's the target. I think that's the same. And Azure disk. Okay, so this one is done, right? I'll just cross it out for now to keep it here. Cross it out. So text.
I think you can delete it even.
Delete
I'm
it.
going to do it. Yeah, like it's done.
Okay, I was just thinking we want to kind of keep track. We know this one's done. Otherwise,
Okay.
could
Oh,
forget about
very
it.
warm.
I just think this system migration, since there are so many drivers, it's very easy to forget something and lose track. So maybe good we have this one here so we know. Okay, this one is down. Yeah, and then and what was the other one that is also? Is that
Cinder.
OpenStack? Cinder, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. The file. So file, it is beta on by default. So do we want to go GA? Do we know what is this? What?
Yeah, we can
All right.
target GA.
All
We
right.
can confirm with Andy on that.
Okay. Let's see. GA. Well, check. And okay, what about GC? Now, are we going to try to go GA?
I think, yeah, we can target that too. I don't know if Matt's on the line here.
All right, GA. And what about this one? We cross this one out. AWS.
I think so. Are they not on beta on by default or not?
They are. I think they were trying to. I think last time we got delayed, I believe, in 1.25 release. So this one we didn't do it. So that's why we crossed out. So let me see. There are some notes here. It was yeah, delayed to 1.25. So basically we're targeting GA, right? So it's already on by default. We're targeting GA, but then delayed. I don't know why this one, yeah, we didn't change this one. This one actually should be, maybe we changed it back. So maybe we can say, should we say try to GA, go GA now?
Yeah, we can sync up with Matt Ong.
Okay. Let's see. And
For GCE, we should also double check with the other Matt.
oh, okay. Michelle, will you check with them? Or the Jiawei can check with them?
Yeah, I can check.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, so RPD, this one I'm pretty sure that we want to go beta off by default because last time it was just there was some confusion regarding E2E test requirements. This one, okay, so alpha, yeah, this one was also delayed, so probably we'll go. Can check with I'll check with Humble. Can this one check. And this one, yeah, I think for Portworx, I think Tira also there was some misunderstanding on the E2 test requirements, so I think we should be still trying to go beta. And always on a reclaim policy. Okay, so do we want to go, because last time we actually didn't go beta because the E2 test did not get in. And then found something that we need to address. So should we try? Yang, what do you think? We can probably try to go beta.
Like we were close to beta.
Okay.
So as long as there is anybody who drives it, then I don't see any issues.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try that. Convert voting mode conversion, control voting mode conversion. Right, so it's alpha. I was thinking we might need a little bit time on this one because when we were doing the production readiness review, there were a lot of questions. Basically they're saying, okay, if it's going beta, you need to think more about this. So, but let me double check. I'll check with Ronak and see what he thinks. Next one is the secret protection. Masaki, do you have any
Yes.
plan for this one?
I'd like to make the next one in-use protection alpha in this phase.
Oh, okay. So this, yeah, those two are related. So, okay, let's see. Alpha.
And keep secret protection design.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And and then this next one, we cross this out. User ID ownership in config maps and secrets. So do we? I think Hemant, you have some context on this. Are we going to do anything, or just what are we going to what are we going to do with this one? Just to leave it like this?
Yeah, I mean,
out.
it needs a
Okay.
new owner, so we
Okay.
might have-
All right. Oh, just leave it out for now. Yeah. Thanks. Next one, graceful no shutdown. Yeah. So we went alpha. So we'll try to go beta in next release. Oh, I think I forgot to change some of the status. All right. Okay. And next one, we also crossed out. What is this one? Enable user namespace in kubelet. So UIDs get shifted. Hemant, should this one still be crossed out, or are we tracking this? I'm not sure about this one.
So I think this was like a SIG node thing that they were working on. And the reason I think we crossed it was because the initial phases were not going to involve actual persistent volumes.
Oh, okay.
But are they actually working on this? Because this is huge if they are.
So basically they broke it down into 3 phases, and I think like they're working on phase 1 right now, and phase 3 was when they actually get to look at UIDs for percent volumes.
That's
So
awesome.
Phase 1 was mainly just like I think ephemeral volumes like config maps and stuff that does not get shared.
Well, so do you know, does it involve changes to the CRI? Is that why it's being split up, or can they do it without changes to the CRI?
I believe the cap in SIG does involve changes to the CRI to basically guess like to come up with a UID and then send that over to the runtime. And they did require changes in the actual runtimes to support it too.
Well, the way that the Linux system call works, you just give it a namespace, and so if they can take the namespace that the CRI was going to use for the pod itself and also use that for the mounts, it solves all kinds of problems. I want to go read that KEP. So it's already merged.
Yep. I think it has gone through various rounds of review, and they're targeting a alpha at least in 125.
Okay, well that's super exciting, because this may finally bring an end to our FS group nightmare.
Absolutely. Although like it does require latest kernels and stuff for.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of requirements and corner cases, but like it's a better solution, and
Absolutely.
hopefully in the long run everyone migrates to that, and then we won't need these old hacks anymore.
I think the
become like SE Linux on mount kind of thing, right? Go ahead.
Sorry, I was saying that like Jonathan is not in the call, but he evaluated the newer Linux kernel, the shift GID thing, and it doesn't match our requirements actually. So like by a far margin. So it's not like, at least in current form, it doesn't help us much. So we should cooperate.
Who came to that conclusion? Because I don't agree.
We can talk about that offline, but there are like various subtle ways that how the new feature in Linux kernel works and how Kubernetes expects it to behave. So
well, I mean, Kubernetes might need to change how it expects things to behave, because it's better. I think Kubernetes has some expectations based on just the long-standing limitations of Linux, but like this is an opportunity to break from the very ugly past and get it right for once. The backwards compatibility may be a problem, but I think if we can offer like a path where like you just run your pod as the UID you want to run as, and you have access to all your files no matter where they are, and the UID and GID just doesn't matter. Like that's super compelling. Yeah, we'll follow up offline.
Okay, thanks. Next one is this one. PVC created by Silverset will not be auto removed. So this is the project we code with SIG apps. Is Matt going to work on this? Michelle, do you know? Vasad, do you know about this? This was alpha.
We can uncross it off and check with Matt on this.
Okay. And okay, next one is warning expansion for stateful sets. I have not checked with Shalini. Is she on the call, or Haman, have you talked to her recently? I don't know what of this.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I spoke with Salni like I don't know, a month back now actually, and like it's, I don't know, it requires a lot of effort, and it's just I don't see any progress, and I don't know if
I
she's
thought the cap was pretty close, isn't it? No,
no.
I guess I did not talk to her recently. I don't know. Suddenly, sounds like it's not that. It's still a lot of unaddressed issues.
Yeah, and the design is like I gave update in last meeting. Like for example, we identified me and Jan and like in internet that I had, we talked how this will work, and we identified a lot of corner cases that are very hard to solve. Like for example, you have 4 replica stateful set and you expanded the stateful set, then 2 PVCs got expanded, third one failed because you're out of capacity. Then how will recovery work from that scenario? Then we identified cases about what happens if it is not supported in the driver. Then there's like subtleties associated with online and offline expansion, like how this general flow will work. For example, certain drivers require volume to be offline, then only then it can be expanded. So like will stateful set controller delete the pod and then create it? And what happens if like there are drivers out there that say volume has to be online? And so basically like there's a lot of
too many different. Okay, so would that be possible for us to say we only support online expansion for this case or something, just to
I mean, sure,
not supporting all, because otherwise maybe because it probably will still be helpful, because right now what do the user have to do? They have to manually do this.
Yeah, I mean they do the expanded PVCs, I know, but it's like still we have to solve the recovery case, and we have to solve like
like recover from if it failed or something, right? So
yeah.
Okay.
And I think the call with Shalini itself, we identify a lot of issues, and she said she's gonna follow up, but I haven't heard from her. So it's just it requires.
Okay, so basically it requires a lot of time just to think through all of those corner cases and
yeah.
Okay. I see. All right, so I guess this one will stay in design then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also please, if you can talk, if you manage to talk with her, yeah, she is still actively working on it. What's the status? I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I pinged her on Slack. I didn't hear anything back after that, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I actually don't know how much time she has, if this is a, but yeah, I can check with her and see. All right. Now, next one, the content notifier. I think I think this one is still in the. It's still the CAP basically. It's still trying to get that reviewed, but there's not much progress here. I'll check with Xiang Chen and see what he wants to do with this. And next one is a prioritization on volume capacity. So something we do with SIG scheduling. Do we, Michelle, do you know, are we going to do anything about this? Is this this one is this is strange. Is alpha or the starting as beta and then final become alpha? What is the status of this? Is it alpha or what? This is probably alpha, right?
I think it's currently alpha.
Do you know whether? Yeah,
I don't think he has time to work on this, so
okay.
we're gonna need to find another volunteer to take this on.
Okay.
I think there was some discussion going on. I think there was someone from Topo LVM that might be interested in this.
Is there someone here in this meeting or okay? Well, do you know who that person is, or you can check with?
Yeah, I need to check back on the chat history, but I think for now maybe we can just under the owner put down like needs new owner or something.
Okay. Okay, so I will just cross it out for now, since we don't really have not found anyone yet. All right, so the next item, this is someone added this one. Add default.
It was me just before the call.
Okay.
And I got a couple of complaints how default storage class is applied to PVCs. So if you want to change the default storage class, you must basically delete the old one and create a new one, because we don't allow in-place storage class changes. And when you don't have a default storage class for this brief time, and you create a new PVC, then this PVC will be pending forever, because we apply default storage class only during creation. And so we even had a PR how to fix it as a bug fix. Unfortunately, this PR didn't get merged. So I wrote some thoughts about this. We could like fix it as a bug fix. We will change Kubernetes behavior. I think it's a change for better. So I would even fix it as bug fix. But we could also fix it as a feature and go through alpha, beta, GA and have a new annotation for the default storage class and so on. I got a couple of ideas in this document. So, and I could get a person who could implement it also in this release, either as a bug fix or as alpha feature. So I would welcome any feedback on this.
So should take a look of this. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it sounds like it's going to change the behavior, right? So it's okay. Maybe we should read this and then give feedback then.
Yeah, and we can turn it into either bug fix or feature. I would vote for bug fix personally. We already had PR for that. It was almost merged.
So the proposal is option 1, option 2, right? The main feature, main proposal of those. Which one is a feature? Which one is bug fix?
Well, the second one is proper feature, and the first one is like.
The first one is bug fix. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So please read this, and then we can come back and take another look and decide the decision next time.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we should add it here actually. Oh no, where's my
you can add me.
oh here. I would, yeah. So maybe I was thinking about adding it to the agenda doc, otherwise get lost.
Okay.
I was just say the spreadsheet is have too many things. So just all right. So design review. So I added it here. Yeah. So I'd say review this and all right. All right. So now, okay. So I think that's okay. So I think the last one was the new one that we just talked about a little earlier. So Isabel, put your name here. We could have some initial discussion on this, but I think yeah, this is a good one to solve. Started yet? Okay, this one started since you have a dog there.
Yeah, we got to get a meeting on the calendar and get people who have interest to show up and state all the different use cases, because I've heard a few in the various Slack threads, but I'm not sure if I'm missing any of them.
Yeah, maybe start a doc.
Like a KEP doc or just a random
Just like
doc?
Just a Google doc, right? It'll be easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Back first.
Can you link the GitHub issue maybe?
Okay. Oh, I think I added that at a different place. This is the one. Is this the one? This one, yeah. So yeah, so I'll just add it here. You know, before we don't really have any issue, I'll just add it here. Oh, actually, I think the initial party should copy this one to here. Otherwise, we'll lose track. All right. Okay, so I think that's all we have. But if anyone you have anything else you want to add, yeah, please add to the spreadsheet. We can talk about it next meeting. Going back, do we have anything else that we want to go over today? We only have 2 minutes left. All right, that's it for today then. Thank you. Oh, Seth, did you just move next week's meeting, right? We don't have to.
Yeah, I just moved
again,
next
right?
week. So yeah, the next one will
Okay.
be in 3 weeks.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Take care, folks.
Bye.
Bye.